Hello, Gutenberg, and good evening. Good evening. My name is Glass of Water, and I'm going to be taking you on an enchanting journey on across the planet 4543. Together, we will see beautiful biomes unseen and untouched by man. We will witness some truly spectacular bioforms and monitor observe their biological habits, their niche, and see how this ecosystem functions. Today, we are going to be going deeper than we ever have before with the new upgrade from for our sea moth, so we can go even deeper to observe creatures that lie where the sun does not shine. Surely, this raises some very interesting questions about how life does behave down there. Whenever your primary producers cannot really function as we know them, as the sun is not present. But hopefully, I will be able to contemplate this great mystery whilst not freaking out, because I am quite literally out of my depth. But we shall see. I'm going to quiet that. I have a feeling that that song is going to get silenced in the VOD. So we will see. The Donkey Kong song got silenced in the VOD, but not the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or the Pokemon Emerald theme. So maybe, probably that one is, because it's a very popular one. I remember I did think about starting a stream or have the little song playing. I remember I did think about having it be the Pokemon Emerald. What is it? Surfing theme. The that song's burned into my mind, but it's not as vibey. It's got like a little bit too much like gravitas and drive to it, and that's not saying it's a bad song. I think it's a very beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's pretty. I like it. But it's not like the chill vibe that I was looking for. Right, so we have Richard. So we can now go to depths of 900 feet, which means that we can now access areas not reachable by us before. So that means things are going to get a lot more scary. Because we are going to encounter creatures yet before seen by the eyes of man. Trying to think about... So, things that I should work towards. I still think, I have a feeling that... Oh. Why did I don't know why I never looked at these. Seamoth sonar, dedicated system for detecting and displaying topographical data on the HUD. Vortex torpedo. Okay, so hold on, I need to untag that. Thank you. So things that I can construct. I can construct the Cyclops. I'm pretty sure I have everything to start making the Cyclops, and I think that will be a goal for today. But I don't know why I never noticed that I could do all of these. Polyaniline, I think I need hydrochloric acid. I do. So I won't be able to make that just yet. I won't be able to make that. I can make a storage module, which would be nice. The solar charge, because there are 4 things that I can do at any given time. So I think for now, I'll do the... Things are going to get bigger down there, and it's also going to remain dark down there. So I think it would be smart to do hull reinforcement, Seamoth sonar, and storage module. Okay, so we need to get probably more lithium. What can I make for starters? Definitely more lithium. I can probably make the scanner. It just depends on how much copper I have, which I don't think I have that much. I don't have any. Fantastic. Okay. Let me... Can I not cook that? Seriously? Okay. So while we are around in this local area, okay, let me get one of the fully charged batteries. Okay, and then let's put that there. Oh my god, I am just pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, so let's get Richard. Or not.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Let's go and let's explore.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. So... Or actually... whatever. I don't really know the effectiveness of the, scanner room. It seems like it's kind of hit or miss. Might just behoove me more to go around and pick up copper where I can find it. Silver Shore. I honestly forget where I can find lithium. Could I find lithium in the caves? That's probably mobile vehicle bay. Yeah, I already have that. Which, can I move that? Because as it stands, it is nowhere near... Well, it's relatively near. It's not nowhere near. Okay. So... Once we make the upgrades, another thing that I'm going to want to do, let me go back to my Seamoth so I don't stray off way too far from it. What is the crafting recipe? Okay, so I'm going to need a lot of copper, because I want to make a good number of beacons. Fuck it, why not? Let's actually use the scanning room that we have and see if we can't scan for copper. Sorry about that. I'm also going to need more diamonds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me. Lovely. Can I not scan for copper? I guess limestone chunk then. Oh, let me see if I actually know. Okay, so 2 have been found. Scanner room upgrades. Can I... Shit, Oh. Streams data from scanner rooms to the hut. Oh, okay. Speed upgrade. You know what? Let's make that range upgrade right now because we can. That is not where we make that. Deployables. Where do we make that? It's not a modification station because... Is it on the... Oh, there's a fabricator right here. Okay, scanner room upgrade. Okay. And then we input the scanner room upgrade. There. Okay, excellent. So there is a lot over there. How do I make a computer chip? Again, it probably needs copper. Computer chip. Table coral, gold, and copper wire. So I need to get... I have gold. I need to get another thing of table coral, and I need to get more copper. It's all about copper right now. It's all copper all the time. Okay, so... we go over this way, which is where I believe it was... I see the intention of how they want you to use the scanning room, to where it's like you have these scanners, or you scan where it is, and then you send the camera over to where it is so you can see what's up. Copper ore, titanium, sure, why not? That's a salt deposit. I'm probably going to end up needing to make more water. It's always nice to have it. Is there any on my sweet precious boys? Regress shell. Ow! Acid mushroom. Break barnacle. What did that do? Can I clean barnacles off these guys? Oh, it has... Oh, they do have stuff on them. Writhing weed. I wonder if that'll be really cool if they do have it, but if you can find like reefback falls, like because it's a thing that happens in our actual oceans. Wait, when did your sea moth turn pink and get the name Richard? Last stream. That was like at the end of the last stream I did that. Okay. But I don't know why I grabbed that quartz. But in our actual oceans, there is the concept of whale falls are things that happen. Basically, a whale dies, and then eventually its body falls to the bottom of the ocean, where for the entire period of that whale's afterlife, I guess you can call it, it forms the basis for a small ecosystem of scavengers that come around and eat the decaying whale, and then I imagine things that come to eat the scavengers, and then probably things that eat the scavengers' poop. It's just all of that, all of that, like, just stuff happens all because a whale died. That I was having a talk with one of my friends about, like, just what we would like to have done with us whenever, we die. That's what I need to get. I need to get more table coral. And it feels like it's like mandatory by my name as a microbiologist. I really like the idea of after I die, my body being returned to the system, the great wheel of life. What am I looking for? Table coral. To where I really like the idea of a natural burial, to where like my body can be fully degraded and whatnot. I like that idea, but what I also really like is like my body being used as fertilizer for a tree. I really, really like that idea. If as of right now, that is what I would want to be done with my remains. I would want my remains to somehow give back to the system, and I think that a tree would be a very nice way of doing that. And it could be a nice thing for my family going forward, as hopefully trees live a very, very long time, and it can be a physical reminder of that I was there. I don't know. I like the idea of it. Okay. I'll go ahead and make another copper wire because I'm going to end up needing to make another copper wire. Okay. What? No. And then I need to get gold, which I have. Yep. Almost seems a little loud today. Okay. Electronics computer chip. Okay. So let's go put this. Make a scanner room HUD chip. That's a big chip. Then where did it go? Oh my god. Okay. Actually helpful. I can make this spanner. I can make that right now. Yeah, let me go make that. Wrong one again. Gold. Put away the gold that I need. Okay. So, fabricator, speed upgrade. Oh, dang. Well, what things can I scan for now? Limestone, copper ore is one of them. Reefback, Rex, sandstone chunk. What happens if I make a second range upgrade? Copper ore and magnetite. What happens if I just make another one? Do I not have the magnetite? I thought I got a bunch of it. I did. And I did get the copper. So what if I just make a second range upgrade and plug that in? And then Yeah. Yeah, okay, so... Alright. So we need to get a lot of... We probably have the titanium. I can get the titanium easily. Sandstone chunks, I think, are what end up housing the lithium that I will need. So let's search for that. And then that should be fed directly into my HUD. Okay, so... Yep, there they are. Nice! That helps a lot.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
I'm sorry, what? Okay. I guess it doesn't work 100% of the time. Okay, let's tool around a little bit. Gold, sure. I think I might be in the wrong biome for lithium. Silver. It's gonna be a lot of that here. What if I go deeper? Lead, sure. Silver. Gold. Okay, so... It's good for the meantime, I guess. Not as big of a help as I previously thought. But it does give the ideas for making, like, little small bases. I'm gonna see if I can't try and find lithium down here, because something... I kind of remember finding lithium down there. I don't remember if that's exactly where I found it. Okay. I have the magnetite, I have the titanium, I do need to make diamonds. If not, it's shale outcrops. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Fuck. Oh shit. Consume.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Did not mean to turn off the lights. Ow. Sure, we'll grab that. Gold, okay. Okay. That's diamond. Okay, so I can find diamond in shale outcroppings. There's one. I keep on pressing like the shift key thinking that it's going to get me, like I'm going to sprint, but sprinting is just not a function in this game. going at the speed I am always going at. How has my day been, my friend? My day, you know, some days you have good days, other days you have bad days. I would not describe today as a good day. I would not also describe it as a bad day. I would describe today as an annoying day, as I spent the majority of my day on my feet, which was not fun. So as part of my job, I homogenize produce samples. This is not a hard process. It is a lengthy process, especially if you are doing it alone, because it basically boils down to take out all the samples, or take all the samples out from the set, put in a basket, wash that, wait for 2 minutes, then comes the lengthy part, actually homogenizing it. For avocados, which is what we were doing, it is take the avocado, cut it in half, take the pit out, and then scoop it out and put that into a blender. Normally, this is made bearable by other people helping you do it, because then if everyone's doing something at the same time, then oh, hold on, that's not even the longest part. The longest part after you, so you scoop it out, put it in the blender, blend it, then you take a sample of that, and then weigh out 5 grams, and then you are done with the actual measuring part that you have to complete. Then okay, let's get one thing of magnetite. Why not? Just so we have all the stuff we need. You then have to wash the dishes. And if any of y'all have ever washed avocado before, avocado, as you may or may not know, is very fatty. Fatty is very hydrophobic by nature, and does not like water. So it is very annoying to clean. It takes a lot of you have to scrub at it real hard or blast it with a lot of water. And a problem with my height is that I regularly have to hunch over to do some things. That, and then a little bit more humorously, this is a lot of me bitching. I would like to emphasize that I at no point have taken my position in life for granted. I know that a lot of other people can't do what I do they don't have the safety and security. There's no pulling out of this, whatever, but it was annoying because I had to do it by myself, and I was basically on my feet for 6.5 hours out of the day, maybe even 7, of my 8-hour shift. And one of my coworkers came in and helped. I started working with one of my coworkers, but she's having a certified pregnancy moment, i.e. she's pretty much 9 months pregnant at this point, and she's saying that this is going to be her last week, and we're all going like, yeah, dude, it is. Get the fuck out of here. I want to emphasize that it's not because we want her gone. That is because we see her walking around and then having a pained look, and it's like, hey, dude, maybe you should just start maternity leave early. And then one of my other coworkers came in, helped a bit, and then left. I have nothing cooking. One moment. In the bioreactor, this makes a lot of power not very quickly, but what the fuck am I doing here? Modification station. Not here. This is what I want. Common modules. Okay, so Seamoth sonar. Okay, so let's undo that one. Let's get 6 titanium. the long story short is that I did a lot of this work, and one of my coworkers just did not help me. And it's the realization that this is not a isolated incident. I already had 4 diamonds, awesome. So now I have more diamonds. It is a continued behavior, and it is a opinion that many of my coworkers share. So it's just a little. It pissed in my cornflakes, is what it did. Yeah, so I was not happy about that. Okay. Either which way, I'm now here. I'm now playing this cool game. And that is fine. Okay. Where is the storage compartment? Is it on the ass? Okay. Hold on, you are... Let's go ahead and just... Oh, didn't want to do that. Back up.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Oh, that's the storage compartment. Okay, cool. I'm gonna misclick that at the most inopportune time. Okay, so let me put all this up. I don't need that. I probably don't need that. I don't need that. I'll keep these on. How many batteries do I have? Take all those batteries. I grabbed some salt earlier. 2 things of salt. 4 things of salt. Okay, so I need to get 4 things of table coral. Well, I also need to get more food. Let's just eat those. Okay, so we're gonna go out. We're gonna get some more salt and food. Why not? Let's use this thing that we just did a lot with. Salt deposit. Why don't we make that secondary speed upgrade? If I need more, it's gold and silver. If I need more, what is it, range, then I can just chunk another range in there. Scanner. I no longer need that recipe. And then room upgrades. Bam. Alright. So now the salt deposit's becoming available to me. Let's go get them. I mean, understandable. I get frustrated with stuff like that too. Thanks. It's not worth thinking about. I just gotta, have fun with this fun game that I'm playing. This was one of the highlights. This is one of the highlights of my day. I very much enjoy this game. I think it is very, very cool because it is making me think about, not many games have me going, okay, how would this ecosystem work? How does this biology work? And I imagine that some people who are a lot more in the shit than I am have done more in-depth looks on how it does function. I would... what would be really cool to see is that if someone has done, an entire energy map of this planet. That is diseased. If someone has gone through and figured out, okay, so these are the predators, here are, what they prey upon, just the whole flow of energy from primary producers to consumers to secondary consumers to apex predators, I would like to see that. That is what I would like to see. I have a feeling that someone has made it. And it's, it's probably different for every different biome that's in this game. A lot of work, I can tell, went into making this world, this planet, feel like it's I know I could just say alive, and that feel like that it feels like kind of saying the same thing. It's like this game really makes you feel like Spider-Man. I like the 6, why not? How much food do I have on me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the hoverfish go. In a sense, that is what I'm saying, but I don't know. My brain decided that today we're choosing a metaphor, and that metaphor is, oh, let me get some titanium scraps because I want to make beacons. I just saw some. There we go. But I really like the metaphor of like, if I weren't to land on this planet, if this planet would have been unobserved, I have the feeling that it would still continue on in the way that it does. This feels like a living world that I am just bearing witness to how it functions. Which is a fancy way of saying it feels alive. Okay, let's make some large. Man, I feel very silly. Spent 2 days troubleshooting a screech in my 3D printer. Turns out one of the bad retainer clips got flipped around and was dragging on the frame. Totally didn't go and grease literally every single one of those moving parts. Oopsie. Very well made. 10 out of 1 minus world building. Oh, 10 out of 1 world building. Oh wait, hold on. No, I see what you did there. Yeah, you hit the wrong key. No, the world building is very good, and that sucks that you had to go through all that stuff before realizing that. That's always the worst. Is like, oh, you're telling me I could have done this much easier thing? Well, shit. Fuck. Yeah, it took me a second because I'm like, is it like trying to do a funny? No, you just missed the key. Okay, so we have all that, so let's make some disinfected water. I wonder if there's a way that I can grow, like, can't I make a, like, aquarium? That I might be able to grow, I might be able to grow, the deep shrooms, so whenever I get them, I don't have to keep going to get them. Okay, let's search for copper next. Copper. Okay, let's take the sea moth.
All systems online.
Let's aim to get something like 10 copper. Okay, some of it's underneath us. No, it's right there. Oh, that was just out there. It's all underneath. I mean, like, there's the world building that the... Did it just, like, pop open all the, like, outcroppings that had copper in them? Is that how that worked? Oh, that's over... Is it? No, it's above me, okay. But like, then there's the world building that is separate from just how this world operates. It's just the... Okay, hold on, let's... No, wrong button. Oh, fun fact, it took me 6 years to print a life counter for Magic the Gathering. Huh. Come to think of it, like, that would be one of the first things that I would think of doing. Did you get any, like, fancy one, or did you just, like, find a good STL for one? Just... Also gonna need titanium for this. Yoink. 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 Oh, inventory's full of food and water. Okay, let's get some croppa. Go back, make some titanium, make some beacons.
Aboard, Captain.
Oh, good free one. Oh, people make you pay for that shit? That's cringe. It's the farthest from the most cringe thing you've told me about 3D printing, but still cringe nonetheless. Okay, let's make some titanium. Okay, and then let's make... Let's make some beacons. Stepped away, what did I miss? Shit. Not much. Just going out to get some materials to make some beacons. 3 beacons sounds good. So now that we have that, let's put away some excess stuff that we don't need, clogging up our inventory. Yeah, it's a good number of food and water. 3 beacons should work for now. Let's eat these to top off. Okay. So, we are going to be on the quest for some deep shrooms. We are low on power. Because that doesn't have anything in it. Okay. Oh shit. Chinese potato. Okay, then let's just take 3 of these. Put them in there. Alright. So, let's... I don't exactly remember where the big fuck-off pit is. But... that is where we are going to go, because I have a feeling that that is where some deep shrooms may live. And also because I don't want to have these signals on my HUD. Okay. So, let's... Am I crazy or did the color reset? No, I'm just crazy. Also, I don't need to futz with that. My guess... Whoa! Oh, can I use that to see... Oh... Fuck! That's gonna be scary. Is this one I've found before? I'm feeling it is. Probably, yeah. Does that take power to do? I remember the big fuck off pit being over towards the cannon island. But draw distance in this game is kind of bad. I know it's over this way. That is... Do I have another power cell on me? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna need to... Once I hit 50, I'll start to head back. Going purely based on vibes of where I need to actually go. Okay, this looks like it's heading deeper. Ow. More of these red planes. That's the sound of a reef back. Is this one that I explored? Battery charger I've already found. Disinfected water. Propulsion cannon I have, battery charger, propulsion cannon. I think that just goes right to the outside. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, that definitely looks like it's going deeper, which is good, which is definitely where we want to go. Okay, that's... Okay. Okay, yeah, this is where the this is where the actual island is. Right? Hi, Bone Shark. God, that was really disorienting. Whoa, whoa, that's a... Whoa! Okay, that's just the sound of a reef back. Is that a door I can open? It is. Oh. Swim charge fins.
New blueprint acquired.
Swim charge fins. What could those do? Like by swimming, do they charge the stuff that I have? So that would be cool. Swimming is not really my primary form of transport anymore. Data terminal.
RAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Cyclops fire suppression system. Oh.
Blueprint acquired.
Okay, another sealed door. That's the prawn suit, which I already have. Alright, well, hopefully we have enough power in this. We have another battery, which is fine. Howdy, Crazy. How's it going? How's your leg? I heard that you were able to walk again today, or at least mostly walk. How's that going? Okay. That's a door that I can open. What the fuck is that? Supply crate, first aid kit, sure. Open sesame. Is my brightness even all the way up? It is not. Oh, propulsion suit armed fragment. I don't think I have that one. Nope. And there's the other one. So I can put a gravity gun on my prawn suit. If I had one!
New blueprint acquired.
Picture frame.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, that's not a cut door. Dang, this one just keeps going. What the hell is that? Cyclops engine fragment, I already have that. That was a neat find. Where the other side?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Today, just got back from Clockwork and Walmart, one for cards, one for an ankle brace. I'm surprised they sell ankle braces at Clockwork. Oh my god. Bone sharks aplenty down here.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here
Ow.
suggest they once floated on the surface.
Oh, and then they fell back down? Oh, that's a hot spot. Propulsion gun, I already have that. Hello, bone sharks. Oh, God. Bowfish. Okay. Looking for a way down. Further than I already am. Well, it's an improvement, which is the important part. Okay. Now I'm starting to feel like the sea moth just isn't that fast because of the sheer... Okay, hold on. Okay, fuck. I need to keep rising. Okay. At all your decks, what deck would you put in physical paper? I would put Kiora in physical paper. I love that deck. Has to be one of my favorites. Okay, so there isn't a way down from here. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I know I'm on an alien planet, and by definition, everything is alien. But this looks alien. What the fuck? Bloodroot. Deep shrooms! Yes! Gonna get as many of these as I can. I know, I am the alien. But, like, everything on this planet is reminiscent. Okay, my inventory's full. Let's throw out a beacon here. And then let's call this. I think this is the blood kelp zone. Okay, so that's all I wanted to get from here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go back. But let's head back home. And also rise to the surface. Fuck, it is dark. It must be night. Yeah, it's night. I would like to print, I would like to actually have, you know? I would like to have a commando in paper. I would like to, depending on how expensive it is, like to actually shell out and buy honest-to-God proxies for that deck. Just have it be in full regular card, but fake cards that I've made. Presumably this close to the surface, I don't have to be afraid of things that might kill me. Reefback! Hello! Hi! Burricos might also be one I've had to realize which decks I end up playing a lot of and which ones not so much. The ones like I have on a regular rotation whenever I go to play Magic and Clockwork, it is usually Burricos, Commando, Mondrak, or Zoppedrill. I really like playing those decks. It's not often that I get out Nids anymore. Because what I've experienced with Nids is that it's either I am hated off the board. Nids either fucks or it doesn't. Like, everybody's having fun until I drop out 3 8/8s out of nowhere, and people are like, what the fuck? I don't play Kiora as much either. And I want to keep playing that deck because I do very much like it. Alright, let's get this back in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Alright, so my theory, my theory, is that if I, let me just put away a lot of these deep shrooms. My theory is that if I make, I still have salt, right? I have a salt. I need 3 deep shrooms. Okay, fuck. Well, at least I know where they are now. Hydrochloric acid. Reactor pod. How the fuck does a guy make aerogel? Fuck. Well, okay. Because it's like... I don't know, but I think Nile Red has a video on it, like dead serious, on what? How to make aerogel? Uh, I imagine he probably does. I just want to know how I make it in this game. My thought was that I probably needed hydrochloric acid, but that does not seem to be the case. Like, it's not something I find. It has to be something I make, right? Wirelessly charges your held tool while you swim. Okay, no, that is very good. Okay. I have to be missing something. How do I make aerogel? You'd think it would be here. Um... Okay. Well, let's work towards something. Which is going to be a big undertaking. So to make plasteel, it is lithium and a titanium ingot, so I'm going to need a lot of titanium. Let's turn all the titanium that I have currently into titanium ingots. Bip. Bip. Okay. Did I put anything in this one yet? Nope. Let me... And then, the repair tool, yeah. Bip, bip, bip. That's gonna start seriously draining my power. Because this ran out again. Fuck it, I'm gonna swim very slowly to the kelp. What deck of mines scare you the most? Felden. Felden, easily, because it feels like you have an answer to almost every solution, and I think the scary thing about Felden is that it asks me to keep track of a lot, and I don't want that to be disparaging towards you. I think that is a credit to the deck and how much stuff it can do at once. It's very... It puts a lot of things into play, but then you don't necessarily, whenever those things will become relevant, or at what time, but it always feels like something is. Okay. So... let's go ahead and get one plasteel out of the way. I need 2 lithium. Oh, and that's also just straight up lead. Okay. Okay, that is 1 plasteel. I probably had the lubricant, definitely had the lead. Advanced wiring kit. That's a wiring kit, which is silver ore with a computer chip, which is coral. Okay, so silver. Let's make a wiring kit. I don't think I have much copper left on me. Nope. Okay, let's put that away. Okay, if I'm gonna be in and around the base, then let's just put this stuff in here. And let's go... Let's get a fuck ton of titanium. Let's scan that. I'm gonna need a battery in this. Kerchunk. Metal salvage. What deck of mine is the scariest, but I feel like Glunch and Borbs are both up there. Yeah. Glunch is scary because more often than not, it seems like the way that Glunch wins is by lockout, but Borborygmos can kill you out of nowhere. And so you have to remain vigilant of that. I have not seen your Morphon deck pop off. So I can't speak to the terror of that. There we go. There's some metal salvage. Oop.
All systems online.
I even need to get in this. Yoink. 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 Do I have enough room for the last one? Yoink. I have room for like 2 more. Magus deck just kills you out of nowhere. That one is not... I mean, it is. It's just that you don't... See, these are a lot of decks that I just don't see you play all that much, but that might just be a function of I don't get to play with you as often because you don't... Like, the times that I play Magic and the times that you play Magic don't usually line up. If we're going around and asking how scary we are, which deck of mine is the scariest? Onycthea, yeah, that tracks. Yes, my Enchantment Reanimator deck. Personal play patterns, Commander requires a bit more focus and attention. Yeah. Yeah, Commando is the equipment deck. My Risk of Rain deck. I think by the nature of it being a Voltron deck, it demands, like... with the nature of Voltron decks, it is either you recognize the problem and deal with it at the moment, or it gets to a point where you can no longer... I'm not allowed to be the aggro player I want to be. With Commando on the board, or... just in general with our friends' play pattern. Oh, okay. Okay, lithium should be popping up on my screen eventually.
All systems online.
That scanner room has proven to be a... without full tilting you first. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the post, but the last time that I played Commando, I actually lost by... I I guess the funniest and most accurate way to say it is playing the deck too hard. I got constant mislocked. 'Twas nothing I could do. Okay, is it all lithium deposits? I can't mine those. Yeah, no. To be fair, that is not a situation that happens a lot. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. I'm not denying that it wasn't hilarious, which is why I'm going to be making a fix to the deck, putting in Skullcrack. So if that does happen, and I have the Sunforger on the field, I can just detach Skullcrack, dome someone. I'm thinking that I'll make. I kind of want to name Skullcrack just what the, or just call it like killed by the planet, and just have it be like the commando dead or something. I might just call it killed by ... and then just have the quote just be what just happened, or one of the. I like the death screen because I like the death screen a lot. Just commando dead, killed by ... because it could be a lot of things. Well, no. So the Void Jailer is a creature. Skullcrack, that's an instant. So it doesn't make sense to me to do it like that. I need to have it be shale outcroppings instead of that. Sandstone, shale chunk. There are a lot of death messages. Holy shit, there are a lot of them. By its nature of it being a finisher card, I could have it be one of the saltier ones of like maybe you should set it back to Sunny. But that card is specifically going in there purely because I did not respect or I did not anticipate damage being prevented constantly. To be fair, though, that has only become an issue. Like, that's the second time that has happened to me, to where I realized, oh, I can't win because I can't deal damage. But in that deck, which is slowly becoming more and more tuned, I'm starting to see the wisdom of it, of just having a card that, because if anybody throws down a Teferi's protection, that will be the most cathartic. No, this is happening. You're dying. I actively look forward to the time that I full swing at someone with commando, and then just Skullcrack. I will die if I go down there. Lithium. Yeah, it's like the unlicensed hearse for Onyx. That was a tough pill to swallow whenever I was playing that game against Jacob, because it was just a realization of, oh, I can't do shit. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's the whole reason now why, what is it? Well, not the only reason, but a damn good reason why I play, Perpetual Timepiece. Excuse me. There was also, it's a white card that I've forgotten the name of now. Bippo. told us about it, but it just says put every enchantment from your graveyard on the battlefield, which I don't even know if I need that many diamonds. I just need that sweet, delicious lithium. Gold I don't need. It's like Resurgence or something, I think is the name of it. With gold, no. Diamond, no. Yeah. I think we're talking about the same card, we just don't know the name of it. Okay, I need one more. I think it's like a white sorcery that just says put every enchantment from your graveyard onto the battlefield. I think that is all she wrote. Okay. Okay. Resurgent Belief? Brilliant Restoration does do that, but it has... I think it's more expensive, and it has Improvise, and I don't play enough artifacts to justify that. Plasteel. Okay. I should have the requisite things. Okay, so I have... Yes. I have that. Let's put all that in there. We're gonna need more copper. Okay, so... Got the lubricant. Let's get the lead as well, just to have it in our inventory so we can see it and say, ah, yes, we have it. Let's get some stalker teeth. Because I need that to make enameled glass. And while that is looking, I need 3 things of enameled glass. What is the recipe? It's glass. Okay, so it's glass. Okay, so I need to get 6 things of quartz. Easy enough. Well, let me see how much I actually have and how much I can turn into glass already. Is the suspend replenish. Oh, I thought I had improvise. That shows what I know. Okay, so... Not getting power. Does that mean that I'm out of biofuel again? I totally am. Okay. So, I need to get... 3 more things of quartz. Should be easy enough. There's a lot of quartz in this area. 2. There's another one. 3, 4. There we go. it's one that, like, I have a categorical knowledge of a lot of things that don't particularly become relevant at any given time, but whenever they do become relevant, oh boy, like Fallout lore. I ended up listening to a lot of videos today while I was homogenizing avocados, and I don't like listening to a lot of overly negative content, but I ended up listening to a couple videos where a guy was talking about Emil. I don't know how to, despite the fact that he said his name multiple times, I don't know how to pronounce his last name off the top of my head. It starts with a P, but he is the head writer at Bethesda. And I... So... part of being a Fallout fan is recognizing that there is the lore that was there from the beginning of the series that Blackrock Isle did, and then there's the lore that Bethesda did. And now that I have played Fallout 1 and 2, and I can more clearly see the differences because I know the differences, it is hard not to see. And what this guy was saying is that he does not think that Emil should be in the position that he is because he does not think that he is a good writer. And I think he did a good job in portraying it objectively in the form of there are the things that he says. There are the things that he says that don't line up with what he ends up doing. Like, one thing that he expounded on for a bit was that Emil wants to emphasize that he is the person that makes sure that lore is consistent, and that whenever the lore is inconsistent, it really eats away at him. It's like, it kills me. But then at the same time, there have been multiple retcons and mess-ups with the lore since Bethesda has gotten their hands on it. And one of the things that he mentioned, which I think is a fairly good point, is that one example that he used, and one that I'm actually now very familiar with after playing Fallout 2, is Jet. Jet is a post-war drug. It was made using pre-war elements, but it was discovered by Myron and the Mordinos before the war, or after the war. I can see how other people might have come across a similar kind of thing to Jet in the post-war, but on the East Coast, because it doesn't make sense that it's over there if it was invented in the West Coast, unless if it is someone else figured out how to do it. And it just kind of, it's similar, but maybe not the same. I don't know. But, what the fuck was I doing? I need to make an advanced wiring kit, which means I need to get copper. I have the wiring kit, so I need a computer chip, which is gold, copper, and okay, so I need to get 2 table coral, and I need to get more copper. But in Fallout 4, I didn't know this because I had yet to play Fallout 2 at that time. But in Fallout 4, there's a vault. I don't remember the name of the vault. Or the number of the vault, but the premise of it was that everybody who was in there was a chem addict. And they wanted to see if they could, they put everybody in there with the pretense that you are going there to get clean, and then whenever they do get clean, they just expose them to chems again. They open a door, which reveals a fuck ton of chems, plain and simple. And one of the chems that they mentioned by name was Jet. and Jet did not exist before the war, according to Fallout 2. And one of the things that the creator, who of course I'm forgetting their name, mentioned is that Bethesda is basically footing the responsibility. I can't get that. I will burn to a crisp. Much like how they do with the quality of their later games like Starfield, and I have many opinions on Starfield. They are footing the work to their fans for coming up for the explanation of their shortcomings. Jet is one thing. The Exo 1 power armor is another thing. Because of how they put it in Fallout 4, they now have to justify why it's there, and so they make it a pre-war thing instead of the fact that it is absolutely a post-war thing because it was made by the Enclave, but now they're just saying that the Enclave made it before the war happened. T-51B is the most advanced suit of power armor before the war. I am getting heated about this, and this is the kind of person that I am. I get really invested in this shit, and then I try not to let it ruin my overall experience with what it is, but now that I've played the originals and I have a much greater appreciation for the world that came prior, I don't know, it just kind of taints my vision of the later game, or the games that Bethesda made. I literally just went down this path. Yeah. The heart of the matter is that there have been many questionable writing decisions and lore mishaps under Emil's position as lead writer, and also the fact that apparently Bethesda just doesn't have design documents. They don't have those. They just don't. So maybe that's another reason why there is so much lore inconsistency. And now I've got myself going in a tizzy again. I still enjoy the Fallout show. I enjoyed it for what it is. But then at the same time, this was something that he said, and I know I've brought this up so many times, that I used to be fucking I can't believe they blew up Shady Sands! They want to kill the NCR! And I mean, that's how I was for a solid chunk. Okay, I guess I just can't find... Where the hell is that? My problem now with that decision to blow... Another point that I thought was weird whenever I was watching the series, but I didn't think much of it until he brought it up again in that video, and it really didn't make sense. This is just the way I go down normally. Is the fact that, so, they find Shady Sands in the near the blasted out ruins of LA, which is the Boneyard. In the actual game, they are separated by a great deal of distance. They are very, very far apart. It's all just to say that maybe, just maybe, Bethesda doesn't think about the lore as much as they should. That's solid rock. How the hell am I supposed to get there? Oh god. Okay, I should be able to make it work with just 2, so let's go get some table coral. I know where that is. Yeah, but I've also been thinking, you know, since I beat Fallout 2 earlier this week, I've been thinking about, like, just what different things represent, just how to think about them. Table coral, that's right. But, like, the Enclave as an idea, so, like, the main antagonist of Fallout 1, the Master, is an ideological... At the end of the day, it's difference of ideology. To where he wants to unify the world, but in a way that will destroy the world, and you have to break down that ideology by proving to him that it doesn't work. And the Enclave, you can't prove to it that it will work. You just have to destroy it. And on thinking about it, the way that I have come to think about it is that fundamentally, Fallout is a story about change. That's just what it is. Because, I mean, what's a greater change than the world blowing itself up? In Fallout 2, the world feels so much more lived in, and oh right, I need more copper. God damn it! It feels so much more lived in and real. Not lived in. That's not what I'm trying to get at. It feels a lot more like people are actually living in this world. They have began to start anew, not just, I've said this so many times, but not just surviving, but thriving. And then the Enclave shows up. And the Enclave represents not, it is maintaining the status quo. It is strictly not change. What they are there to do is go back to what things were, to bring back an America that destroyed the world. They are trying to repeat the cycle and just keep things going as they want it to be. And so, as an agent of change, to make sure that history does not repeat itself, that change does still happen, you do have to go and stop the Enclave, because if you don't, then everything's just going to go back to exactly the same thing that it was. That is a fucking drop-off. Is this where I'm supposed to get that copper? Crack this shit open. Titanium. I don't think that copper's real, dude. I think it's... What the... Yeah, I don't think that copper's real at all. Well, we're just going to look at limestone outcroppings. Hopefully we find it. This... The ball zone. Oh, God! No, 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 no. Fuck you. Oh. How does one... get in? Okay. Okay, another door to cut. Wow, that is something I need to do. There's the code for the captain's quarters on the Aurora that I need to go to. Do I have the grappling arm fragment? I don't.
New blueprint acquired.
The where do I go now game. How's it treating you? Surprisingly well. I'm just trying, so right now, because I don't know how to make aerogel, I am attempting to make the Cyclops, because I believe that is the next big part of progression. Also, welcome to the stream, CGN Guild's Legion. Hope you're having a good time, or a good day in general. How is your day going? Okay, that's where it spits me out. Rum is now rocking a smuggler's surprise for more protection / utility. Oh, right. For a second, big chillin' right now. Fuck yeah, dude. Crazy for a second, I thought you meant, smuggler's share. I'm like, that's a white card. You can't use that. But like you said, you have superpower of criminal magic knowledge. Okay. Fuck you. I don't want to deal with you. You're a bad man. I do not like the warpers. I think I've only died like 2 or 3 times in this game. One of them was because of a warper. And let me tell you what, that was enough to learn that, yeah, I don't like them. That's blood kelp home. There we go. So we should be able to make a thing. And can I move the vehicle thing? The mobile vehicle thing? So you know the cave with the big mushrooms, there's these plants called gel sacks. They also spawn in that area. Oh, one thing at a time. Let me make this computer chip. Copper wire. Okay, so I have the copper wire, the computer chip. I need the wiring kit that I made earlier. Need the enameled glass. No, that's me putting it back in there. Okay. Where is that wiring kit I made? No, I put them all in here. No, I didn't. What the fuck is going on? Okay, could have sworn I made a wiring kit. Am I stupid? Nope, there it is. Okay, so now that I have that, I need 2 gold. That's the wrong one. I should have 2 gold. Advanced wiring kit. That is everything to make the Cyclops. Now, CGN, if I know where you're talking about... Okay.
Systems online.
Is it this cave? With the crab squids? You gotta be... I swear, if it's like these little things right here... It's not the jelly shrooms. Or do I turn the jelly shroom into aerogel? Gel sacks. No, it's a separate pickupable item. Creature egg, that's probably for crab squid. Okay, well, if it's in here,
Captain.
I will trust you on that. Guess I just gotta find something that looks like a gel sack. No, it's just a rock. Usually on the floors and walls. Hmm. This is where that fucking copper ore lived. Ow. Try with the base in that zone. Alright. Fucking fly again. This has been going on for like 3 weeks now. I have 2 fruit fly traps in my apartment. And yet there are still fruit flies. Why? I have dealt with their food source, presumably, yet they still remain. It infuriates me so. Ooh, it makes me angry. They respawn quick. They do! They do! Real as fuck. Oh shit, I didn't even scan this. Whoopsie doodle. God damn it. Already got that. Okay. Hmm. Outside the base? Alright. Cave bush. That doesn't do it either. Hmm. Oh, that's probably another. Oh, the moon pool I already have. Hmm. It's not that I... Little balls was... Ow! Fuck! What are the odds they're in the... Hold on. Okay, let me see... indigenous life forms, flora, sea... Is it that thing? I should know where those are.
Fluid intake.
I need to seek piss. Okay, they're in the blood kelp zone? Okay, cool. I have a, hold on. If they're in the blood kelp zone, does it look like, giant bulbbush, fuck, what is it? Oh, those floating, the big ol' sacks that, like, make the islands float. Can I get, aerogel from that? That would make sense. I don't. It just tells me that I need to get it. But I don't know how. Awesome. Hold on. Let me first consume fluids, and then I'll make the Cyclops, because I have everything for it. Why not? Have I found Ruby? Yes, because I have the max upgrade for... Welcome to the chat, Skyfall. We're currently figuring out how the fuck to get aerogel. But as of right now, I'm going to drink some water, because I'm dying of thirst. That's empty again. 1, 2...
Vital signs stabilizing.
If you can remember where you found it, it spawns there too. Okay, aerogel is annoying as fuck to get in Subnautica. I'm starting to get a sense for that, yeah. But let me go to where I vaguely remember my vehicle modification station being. Not the modification station, but my mobile vehicle bay. And let me make this Cyclops. Unless you get the gel sacks. Trying to figure out where those are. Okay. It should be over this way by the life pod. And while I'm out, gel sacks are in the blue area. Okay. Can I move this thing? Oh, pick up. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up. How much? I'll go back and do it whenever I have more, around 250, 300 depth. Okay, I think I know an area where that could be, but as of right now, that info is coming from me playing Subnautica right now. Oh, nice! Generally, as a rule of thumb, I need to add stream rules. Okay, I think I know where that is. But generally, as like a stream rule, I would appreciate not like just like super backseating. But this is something that I have been struggling with for like 3 streams. No, sorry. I was getting to the point of saying, like, if it is something that I've been fucking struggling with for, like, a couple of streams, then please help me. But let's make a Cyclops.
This Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Oh, thanks for the follow, man. That just tells me that I need to fix my fucking notifications. Okay. I don't think there's enough room for me to get this in the moon pool. I don't think this can even go into the moon pool.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Okay, we're going to name this one Jeremy. And we will make it the base. We'll make a deep purple. I named my Cyclops the Celestial sub. It's goated. W name. Love my Cyclops. Best base I could have. I'm excited to kit out the Cyclops. I am. Stripe 1. I want to make it look like the fucking. I want to make it look like the best Pop-Tart flavor. Light blue on that. And then we want to make that a little paler. Sure, like that. Let's see how that looks. Decoy launcher. Okay. Fire suppression, decoy tube, sonar, shield generator. Okay. Is frosted strawberry a classic that is amazing till the end? No, I don't, because I don't have aerogel. That has been the issue as of right now. Okay, can't get down there. Oh, it has its own moon pool. Okay. Alright, but as of right now, I'll just kind of have this thing chill out. Yes! The Jeremy. Okay. So, with that being done, let's go to where I think the blue is, but first let me get my, I want to get this copper ore off my screen. I am just curious, Skyfall and CGN, how did you find the stream? Just curious. Let's see here. Yep. I once went to the Void with a maxed out Cyclops with a prawn in the dock and went as deep as I could till my Cyclops was almost dead, and then I went into my prawn and went the rest of the way down in it. Holy fuck. The only thing I know about the Void is that it's similar to the Void in the Calamity mod for Terraria, to where the deeper you go, the more big fucking... I think the Eidolon worm is just a reference to like one of the... It's like over this way. Just random in the Subnautica category. Well, fuck yeah, dude. Nah, but the, what is it? The Terraria Calamity mod, has a Abyss biome, that... Yeah. So the Ghost Leviathans, are in the Calamity mod, but they are called, Eidolon worms. That's what they are a reference to, the Eidolon worms. Okay, so it's this area, the blue balls. Do I just slash these with a knife and then I get aerogel? Nope. Fuck. Oh, fuck off, Warper. No, it's a plant at the bottom of it. This probably isn't it, but I just want to scan it. Membrane tree. That's cool. I was gushing about this earlier, but commonly found near the bottom of the biome. Excellent. The one thing that I really like about this game is how, like, the biomes feel like actual biomes. Like, there's enough different fauna and flora to make it feel real. What the? Ghost rays, boomerangs, more balls. Stop. Turn around. I saw one. Okay. Forward. Look down. Is it this stuff? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my god. Hello. Awesome. Thank you, purple thing. Okay, so I have to look at the base of these floating things to get some. And they don't take up a lot, so we are going to collect a bunch of them, because I can use them to make a water filtration system, so I don't have to go around making bleach anymore.
A titanium mass.
Oh, shit!
Area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Okay, hi. How are you? Okay. As long as it's near my Seamoth, I can't go in it. Hey. Fuck off. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Fuck out of here. Keeping my eye out for those gel sacks. 1,000 degrees Celsius knife versus 1 sea cyborg Enderman. Who would win? Shit, I didn't even realize I was in a cave. There's another one. There's another bit of uranite. Creature egg, not what I need. That's what I thought. I've got a 1,000-degree knife as the Founding Fathers intended. One warper teleports me out of the ship. What the devil? You can farm them if you got an outdoor planting thingy. Oh, okay. Outdoor, really? Said there's a mass of titanium here that... Maybe it's further that way? Oh, or uranite. Sweet, delicious gel sack. Oh wow, now there's a lot of them now that I'm not actively looking for them. Maybe it's just that they became, like, obfuscated. Anyway, I found this stream when I was, when I set my filter to low to high and then Subnautica. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Happy that you're here. Happy that you're watching me futz around in this game, and I'm very thankful that you told me where the fucking aerogel was. What's up, bitch? Okay, 6 is pretty good. Fuck. Yeah, my only experience with this game was like watching Markiplier play it way back when it was coming out. Give me a minute, I'll be AFK launching the Neptune for the 5th time today. What's the Neptune? Haven't heard of that. Alright. I would like to see a speed run of this game. Imagine it'd be fucking insane. Ah! Where is it? Where is it? There he is. Fastest completion and what difficulty? I think the glitched record is 29 minutes. Fastest completion on the mod with the hardest possible diff is what the fuck is that? Okay. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why did they all just show up now? Holy shit. Okay. 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 Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Hey, another gel sack. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Am I... One of the only biomes that I remember by name from Markiplier's series. Yeah, I think this is it. Is this the Lost River? Broke like 5 of my sea moss one time. He found Bloopy? Yeah, Bloopy. Whoa. It's my 16th. Oh, happy birthday, dude. Fuck yeah. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Do I still have a beacon on me? I do. Okay. Let's release a beacon. Pop. And then let's name this Lost River. And I want to scan this pretty man. Come here, Ghost Ray. Come here. I decided to try to speedrun Subnautica as many times as possible today. What number are you at? Hold on. And you said 50 minutes in the void ending. Sorry about that, sir. 6 just now. Okay, that's a big skeleton. Oh, fuck. There's a bloopy. 75% power. I'm good in that regard. 700. Okay, I think we're good. Just got the normal. I play on Xbox. Fastest time was 15 hours. I get sidetracked well. That's an Eidolon worm, ain't it?
This biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Holy shit. I do have the CMOS storage module. I am dying of thirst. I need to head back. There's no other reason why I decided that now is a great time to head back to base. I decided to do that of my own volition. Just take a gulp of seawater. Why didn't I think of that? That's such a smart thing to do. There's so much water here, like, why not? What do you mean it'll kill me? What do you mean hypertonic solution? Those are just words you're making up. You know it's alien stuff, so probably not salt. Well, I mean, there are salt deposits all over the planet, or all over the place, so it probably is salt water. And then also some nasty bacteria. Okay. Oh, shit. I am... Okay, hold on.
Integrating new PDA data.
I may be dying of thirst. Okay, I gotta go back to... Where there it is. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here because I can find that later. I think this is the way out. You can get exterior grow bed here, I think. I think I already have one. Okay, that's a way out. Fuck, I'm not heading near my home. Okay. There we go, that way. I went a lot deeper than I realized. You could probably farm the sacks. Fuck yeah.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I know, dude. Tried my best. So this looks like a place that I would definitely want to take Jeremy. Just that whole area down there. And there was a lot of things that I could get on the... that I could get on the radio. I'd recommend getting the Cyclops all decked out, then docking the Seamoth in there. That seems like the trick. You can also get an exterior bed from the South Island. That's where I got it. I remember I got it there. So I will save one of those for an exterior grow bed. Here we are, home sweet home. :D. It's nuts. I am deeply unfunny. There it is. Okay. I'm also... There we go. As long as you make... Yo, one small ask. Could you name the prawn Sky? So... I think I'm going to end up naming it James, because on a whim, I named the Seamoth Richard, and then I just decided, well, what if I just name it Richard, James, and Jeremy? Okay, drink the water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, bet. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I'm glad someone did. Okay, hold on. So, I have the gel sacks. How does... Okay, theory time. Gel sack, plus hydrochloric acid. Why does it need ruby? What? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Let's put up that. And let's put up all these gel sacks that I got. Is there enough range on this to find rubies? Yes. High heat property of rubies. Rubies in the same area in some other shallow caves. Yeah, I remember seeing one in that area. It looks like it's just on the fringe over there. How many rubies is it to a... I saw like air bubbles going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I would like to make a water filtration system. Okay, so let's start that. Two rubies. So, for all the stuff that I need that requires it, no, it's only one. Because I need. So for the prawn, how much do I need for the prawn? Pathfinder tool? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. So I need 2 for that. So, but then there's also the water filtration thing. Water filtration machine. So I need to get 3 rubies. All right. Well, there's a couple that I can already get. Let us away, Richard. All right, let's go. Oh wait, this thing is pretty badly damaged. Let's fix that. Fucking god! Hey! No, bad. Chill the fuck out. Trust me, get like 5 extra. Okay. It's like packing underwear or socks for like you're going anywhere. It's like, all right, I'm going on a trip and I need 3 pairs of clothes. Okay, I got my 3 pairs of clothes. Let's just throw in 10 extra sets of underwear and socks just in case. What happens if I both shit myself 50 times and then also, I don't know, step in 500 puddles? Like, I'll need it. Okay, so those are the only 3 that were close enough to my scanning room. Going on a trip, you say, on my favorite rocket ship. You know, I wish I could be soaring through the sky, not unlike that of the little Einsteins. I would be so down to climb aboard. I am absolutely certain that there would be so much to explore. Yeah, the human nature of dominating nature and defecating everywhere and over-planning. Absolutely. Hey! Fuck off! No, I'm not done with you. He knew what was good for him. Okay, there are more rubies. Excellent. Hey! Oh, I am almost dead. I should stop being so calloused. Let me grab these rubies and bolt. Oh, might die? Ooh, get a stasis rifle and you can easily get them. I probably should do that. But there's something deeply funny to seeing a, like, alien creature with a out-of-this-world ability and just going... pulling out a knife and just rushing at it. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. I am already getting back so I can, you know, set the table with a nice big health pack. Feel my entire everything get reverberated by the reef backs that are nearby. Alright. I should have extra kits. I'll go ahead and take these, because... There we go. In here should be. Alright. Get better by using performance-enhancing medicine. Craft a chair when you can. Sitting in it does not reduce hunger and thirst. Oh. Huh. I need to make 3. So there we go. Let's make some aerogel. Okay. Okay, so now that we have those, let me get the entire crafting recipe for both things I need to make. I need to get more goddamn copper. Always on a hunt for that shit. Probably gonna need a lot for prawn is plasteel, enameled glass, diamond, and lead. Uh, makes sense. I've been sitting in my chair all day and I'm not hungry or thirsty at all. Dude, there are so many times to where, like, I've been probably not the smartest thing, but just playing games all day and I completely forget to eat, and, like, by the end of the day I get up, it's like, huh, I haven't eaten anything. And then it, like, hits me like a fucking truck. I have one of my Cyclops for hardcore mode, and I need to change shorts without pacing. Okay. Just curious, what other games do y'all play? I have everything for the... Huh! Shit, okay. What other games do y'all play? Just, like, casually. It's in here? Where did I put my base modifier? In here, of course, because I have no... Hits me harder than the isekai anime truck or whatever. Oh, dude, Truck-kun. I love Truck-kun. Okay. I have to put this in my hotbar and then use tier pieces. Nuclear reactor uses nuclear rods to generate energy. Bioreactor. Okay, water filtration. Okay, so it has to be done on a Gotcha. Let's just put it there, why not? Phasmophobia, Subnautica, Below Zero, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, and many more. I code Forlorn and play Subnautica, Subnautica Below Zero, Dead Switch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, and Lethal Company. Nice. I play a fuck ton of stuff. Just like going off of the games that I've played on stream, I started streaming with Metal Gear Solid 5, and I was doing a... you know what? Hold on. I think this will be a fun way of showing it. Let me go to... hold on, so open that up. Open up File Explorer. I should probably, like, make a... Here we go. Okay, so... Screen capture? What screen are you capturing? There we go. So... Fuck, just going down the list, I played Skyrim. These are the backdrops that I made for streams. I played Skyrim on streams where I tried to get every achievement. I played Elden Ring. That's not the one I use for background. That's just one I made for funsies. I just finished playing Fallout 2. I really enjoy my time with Fallout 2. Yeah, because the where's the... There it is. I played Final Fantasy V on stream. Uh, I've never been that much of an MMO guy. I don't know. It just didn't grab me as much as the others. I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd, though. I love Final Fantasy. I've played Fury. Fury was really fun. Every now and then I'll play Helldivers with my friends on stream. I've played Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are all the ones that I played. Oh yeah. I love Helldivers. Here's the background that I use for when I'm playing with my friends. Oh, Return of the Oberdin. I loved Return of the Oberdin. I'll have to let you know when that. I'll have to let you know when, because like Helldivers, it's not. It's usually like whenever plans don't work out, and I just need something to stream, so I'll stream that. Uh, so Return of the Oberdin was super fun. That was one of the first games I streamed. Every now and then I'll stream Risk of Rain 2. I have streamed Lethal Company every now and then. Where's the background I did for? Oh, right. I did stream mouthwashing. Mouthwashing was mouthwashing was a trip. Uh, I don't know where it is, but it's not here. But and this is the background that I made for Subnautica. I'm actually very proud about how this one turned out. Uh, no, I appreciate the gesture, but I've come to really, really enjoy making my own backgrounds. Here's the one I used for Elden Ring. Uh, I don't know. There's fuck, like if you go to my VOD's channel, I've done art streams for Fallout 2, for Subnautica, and then Silent Hill 2. I I've discovered things about MS Paint. MS Paint was not meant to be used in certain ways because it's just I fully submit that MS Paint is the art program of the people. But there are some things that it is just not equipped to do. Like the big example I can think of is, so this is the little cup I use to make the background to put the background here to kind of look like the big dragon that X-Death turns into in the end of Final Fantasy V. Spoiler for Final Fantasy V. Fun fact about what is it? Fun fact about MS Paint: there is not a gradient function. What you have to do is that you have to make your entire canvas 2 colors, smash the canvas down into 1 pixel wide, and then stretch it back out. And congratulations, you now have something. You now have a full box of gradient. But you can't like make it into a shape. You have to erase everything. And then it was a trick I figured out in this one. But it's kind of hard to see because I realized I made it very dark. But for this one, you could see how it kind of looks like my guy is staring into a dirty mirror. The way that you do that is that if you take the natural pencil tool and you make it as wide as you can, it ends up having like this very. I figured it out with the Fallout 2 background, but it has like this hazy look to it. And I tried to recreate the meme of I think it's the Undertaker standing behind that one the one wrestler. Oh, here's the one I did for Fallout 1. I was following a walkthrough for this playthrough. But so you take that and then you basically stretch it out using the rescale tool. And then it kind of gives this nice hazy effect. And so for this background, I did that, and then I just layered like a couple different colors of it to give it the effect of depth. If I could fix anything about this, and I wouldn't be able to unless I redid the entire thing, I would make the arms bigger. I realized, or the mandibles, jaws, however you describe it, but I made the head very, very big, and I did not make the arms big enough to compensate, so it looks a little goofy. But then again, I based this. If you just look up Glass of Water VODs, Glass Zero Water VODs, you should find it. I am so bad about actually editing down the VODs into videos. I'm just real lazy in that regard. But I like making stuff in MS Paint. I think it's goofy. I have a lot of fun with it. What the fuck was I doing? Prawn suit. Okay, so I have the lead. I probably just need to get the plasteel. A funny name for a second channel is maybe. Okay. Okay, so oh, there's another.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Uploaded PDA. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. Oh. Okay. You need an editor. I need something to do in my free time. I'll think about it. But I'm not too pressed about it. Oh my god, my brain is. Oh, that's what I saw. It's the bubbles coming off of the heated blade, despite the fact I'm not underwater. I need to get titanium so I can make plasteel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. So we use that to make titanium. I did have, like... I'm really bad about coming up with ideas but not following through, and it's something that I personally want to work on. I think I need to get more lithium. I always need more lithium. No, I don't. But, like, I'll start writing scripts for, like, possible videos, but then I never follow through on it, and I need a lot more titanium because I need 2 plasteel. But I've wanted to make a video on the first 2 Fallout games, but I don't want to just make like this, like, good game is good, and just talk about that. I would much rather, let's look for metal salvage. I had the idea of I want to make videos. I can't spell uranium without yum. I want to make videos to where it it makes people go out and actually want to play the game, and to do so in a manner that doesn't entirely spoil the game for them. And I think the biggest barrier to entry whenever it comes to the first 2 Fallout games is just that it is so drastically different from the from the more recent Fallout games, and I think a good way to kind of clear up some of that. I'm not sure if ambiguation is the right word. There's a lot down there, but if I were to make a video describing character creation, because whenever I played through Fallout 1, I did so with a walkthrough, and I don't necessarily regret that decision. Okay, there's in the fucking rock. I don't necessarily regret that decision because I deeply enjoyed Fallout 1. I didn't play Fallout 2 with a walkthrough. I did that raw, and I had a great time with that. But I think the hardest part about getting into those games is just wrapping your head around the system. The best way to do it is to have a video focused on you and a friend group joking around mostly, skipping major plot points and just screwing around. That's what I did for I edited down a Lethal Company video, and then I edited down a couple videos of whenever I was doing Elden Ring. I was doing that co-op. Honestly, that was the way that I was approaching it. But I really like talking about games. I really do, and I want to find a way of doing that. And I think, so the framing idea that I have around the Fallout 1 and 2 video is just going through the character creation screen and then using that as a okay, that's helpful. Thank you, CG. Oh god, I've been saying CGN. It's just GGN. But using the character creation screen as a framing device for the rest of the game. So saying like, how the, yes, I very much like, the Russian Badger and his content. I've been following him for a couple of years. It's okay, you can call me GGN, Guilds, Legion, etc., just not late for dinner. Ooh! Ooh, nice! I probably need to put more into the bioreactor. Okay. No, I don't. I'm just crazy. No, I do! I'm not crazy. I definitely have enough to make plasteel. Or not to make plasteel, I need to get more lithium. I need to send the children into the lithium mines! The most popular game in the world is Minecraft, and it's played mostly by children, which shows that children yearn for the mines. Let children mine lithium.
All systems online.
I don't know how... Did I even touch lithium on that? Yes, I did. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want to do that because it's going to tell me to... it's going to show me where all the lithium solid chunks are, and I cannot mine that because I do not have a prawn. So I'm going to do shale outcropping. Stop scanning. Shale chunk. Okay. That movie looks like it's going to be terrible. You can get a mining arm on the Seamoth? Okay. Like, that's gold. I don't need gold. Let's just... But the Minecraft movie looks like it's going to be bad. And, like, the only way that I can describe it... sure, I'll take a diamond. I'm going to end up needing it. Is that the... I personally recommend mining arm and torpedo arm with some nuke torpedoes. Aww! I was thinking that I would just do the mining arm and the grappling hook arm, because that seemed like it was going to be fun. I didn't realize you could get fucking nuke torpedoes. That seems like a little much. But, like, the FNAF movie, right? The FNAF movie, you can put those on the Seamoth? Diamond Shore. The FNAF movie, like, you could tell that the people who made it knew FNAF, and they knew the appeal of it. The Minecraft movie seems like the most corporate, what are the kids like? Minecraft! Turn it into a movie and cram it full of every single famous person we know. That's enough lithium I need. You could put a mining arm on the Seamoth? Huh? But for prawn, I recommend mining arm and grappling. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this shit into Just Cause. Huh. And it's like the same upgrade as the, is it like a specific mining arm, or is it just the same thing as the prawn mining arm? Damn, okay. Shows what I know. Well, I am fixing to make the prawn real soon, so maybe it won't end up being that bad. Alright. So...
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
That can't be good. Anyways, prawn has more HP and depth capabilities, but less maneuverability. Yeah, it seems like the trade-off, if what I remember from Mr. Markiplier's videos. I think oh, okay. That's what they're referring to, the thing that got destroyed. Which makes sense. There's the stalker teeth. Yorm. It's 63. You do not look well. In. Come back here! I don't know why I decided to do that. You know, I would normally say yes, but I know that's a bacterial infection, and I know that it's a particularly virulent bacterial infection. I also know that I probably have it, because I'm in an aqueous environment, I have been cut, and there have been trace amounts of bacteria in the water. So, not great. Okay, so I got the Stalker 2, so I just need to get to, quartz. I mean, sure, it's a poop storm of bacteria. Absolutely. Fun fact about me, I am a diploma-carrying microbiologist, despite the fact that at my job, I don't actually do any microbiology, but, like, I know bacteria to a degree. I'm curious, like, how much they actually talk about how the bacteria functions, because that was one thing when I was playing Fallout 1. They go in depth on oh yeah, no, it's all nutrients, baby, that's all it is. But I'm surprised in Fallout 1 how in depth they went on actually, like, how the FEV works. Like, everything that as I was reading it, I was going, okay, yeah, no, huh. And I'm curious if they do the same thing for how, whatever sick, nasty, stuff is going on, with this thing. Okay, so, yeah, that's enough to make it. Let's go up to the vehicle platform. Huh! Which is up past Jeremy. Okay. And let's make a prawn suit.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Oh fuck, it landed on the... Whoops. Oh. Alright, let's get it down to the moon pool. Well, it already kind of fell on Jeremy. I have to move Richard out. Oh, I'm running low on power. Picking up all the fruit. Alright, then I'll just eat those. Yorm. It's probably all the crafting I just did. Oh, the scanner! The scanner is what's drawing the power. That is completely correct. Yeah, probably. But I also I now know where uranite is, and I have the nuclear reactor, so I might just make a nuclear reactor. I do have one solar panel. Oh, fuck yeah, I can punch shit. Okay. Huh. Alright. Oh god, okay. Whoops!
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Okay. That's why the lights were dim. Okay. This will be James. We will make its base color, maybe a nice, let's go with a cyan. Let's make the interior maybe a nice black. Ooh, yeah. Stripe 1. Where is the stripe? Fuck it, let's do a red. Same color scheme I had whenever I was playing. Yeah, Halo 4. I would make it primary black. So I thought about making it blue, but my thought was if it's going to be underwater, in the dark parts of the water, I want to be able to see it. I am quickly approaching when I usually end my streams, and god damn it, I'm thinking I will head out to where this is and check it out, and that'll be the last thing I do for stream. Why not? Yeah. Nah, so I've definitely made a lot of progress today, but it is I guess at this point it's just exploring the places I haven't been. Well, there's more upgrades now to get for the Prawn and the Cyclops. That's the one thing that I've really enjoyed about Subnautica, is that, like, while at times the story... finding the gel sacks was huge, actually. Thanks to y'all both for helping me find that. But while you might not always be making story progress, the game is pretty good about, like, if you're not making, like, progress on your gear and whatnot, you are making progress in some kind in the story, and it feels like it's well balanced out to where whenever you run through all the upgrades or whatnot that you can get with the resources in a certain area, the game then tells you, hey, there's something out that way. There's something out that way. You should go check it out. And then sends you to a new area that has more resources that you might have not had access to, and then it opens up a whole new thing. So in that regard, I think this game is wonderfully designed. I actually got this game like years ago and fully had the intention of streaming it. But I don't know, despite the fact I am a drop in the bucket, it's still that weird idea of, like, I have these games that I want to play, but my brain's like, oh, I can stream it, and then I just never end up playing it. To where I want to change that. Okay. This place just visually makes me unsettled. Why did it make that loud sound? God. Those diamonds are quartz. That's quartz. Cyclops death module. Oh, okay.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Why are they making that sound? Okay. I have some PDAs that I just didn't read. Data downloads. Legacy survivors? Oh, right.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. Just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then, I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Well, that is harrowing. Just like being down here. So if... I'm gonna make it back to the base so that I'm...
Seek fluid intake.
Ah, damn it, I'm dying of thirst again. So... What did he die from? Bigger than a Cyclops in that area? Is he talking about the Ghost Leviathan? That makes sense to me. Those, I think they're called crab squids. I don't think they're big enough. The Ghost Leviathan isn't necessarily in that area. But the Ghost Leviathan also doesn't have tentacles. Crab squid kinda does. Things to think about, I guess. So we'll get back to the base and we'll call this... He's talking about the no spoilers. Ah, damn, why didn't I think of that? The most famous creature of them all, the hashtag no spoilers. Crazy! It's kind of like saying he's talking about Glepshido! Alright. So... Trying to think, because, like I mentioned, I beat Fallout 2 earlier this week. So I now have a slot open. I don't think I'm going to start another long series next week. Because next week I am shifting my schedule around. But I have something... Okay, you said Meridia, and my first thought was the Meridian Singularity, the thing that blew up Angel's Venture, and now the other planet that it just blew through that we have not been able to stop. Are you talking about Maida? Because Meridia, I think Helldivers. I am glad we blew the fuck out of that planet. but now I'm not so glad because it turned into the Meridian Singularity, and it's if we don't stop it, it's going to kill us all.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Yeah, I think I just need more. All right. There we go.
Stabilizing.
Okay. Well, I definitely need to make more power because I don't think I'm cutting it anymore. I'm barely cutting it. But that is about all the time I have for tonight. I would like to thank all of y'all for coming out, especially Skyfall and Gigan, for showing up. Happy y'all found the stream. Hope y'all come back for more. Wednesdays at 6:30 is whenever 6:30 Central is whenever I stream this. I normally stream on Mondays, but I'm gonna be shifting that to Tuesday. What I'm gonna be streaming next Tuesday, I don't know. I have something that I'm trying to put together in the meantime for like the next big series that I do. But I might just do like just a little easy game that I can play with my friends, like Repo, Lethal Company, Risk of Rain, or hell, I do have the first Helldivers that I might want to just run with my friends. That could be fun. But this VOD should be up soon after the stream is over. Follow the channel if y'all haven't already. Yeah, y'all have a good one, and I will hopefully see y'all later. Peace.